Ooh, what's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of Dragon Warrior Part 2 for the Nintendo Entertainment System. We're going to push start. We're going to continue our quest. We're going to pick Adventure Log 1, because that's the only adventure log we have. Alright, looks like Bran is the closest to leveling up. Kaylin is the farthest. Connor is somewhere in the middle. That's fine. I don't think we're going to see any level ups today. But, I mean, if it happens, it happens. Stranger things have happened, I should say. Today's episode is probably going to be a little shorter. I did figure out where that whirlpool was that I saw before. So I'm just going to go right over there real quick. It's like through the water. I was on the right track in the last episode. But the thing is, I went up right over here. I was supposed to go up right over here. The whirlpool was literally one grid tile off screen. I was this close. It was right here this whole time. So we're gonna search the whirlpool, see if there's anything interesting in there. We did find some treasures. These are the treasures that everyone was talking about in Tantegel and what's it called? Tantegel and Lionport. So I should probably go back to Lionport. Why am I going on the... what's it called? There's a slime. That's kind of surprising. I wasn't expecting to see that over there. But yeah, let's go back to Tantegel. Should just be right over here somewhere. Fight a Medusa ball. There we go. I know I could just use the return spell. I should probably use the return spell because I think I'm getting a little too cocky with my with my navigation skills. I know how to get from Tantegel to Lionport, because I went from Lionport to Tantegel. I don't know how to go from Whirlpool straight to Lionport. So I'm going to return. Now I'm in Tantegel. Now I just go over this way. And if I go around this little island right here, you can't see, but I'm making gestures with my hand that I'm not using to hold the device, and press the A button to proceed with the dialogue. But anyway, we're gonna go under this island. Don't you worry. And then before we know it, we should be over in Lionport talking to that merchant and getting a new prize in exchange for the treasures, maybe? I don't know. Getting a little hopeful. Hopefully it's something interesting, you know? Otherwise, what was the point? I'm going to kill all these guys with Infernos. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Gonna go around like this. Under this monolith. 5 Mana Wars. Alright, that's just the easiest Infernos of my life. I probably should just be using Repel. But, I also kind of want the experience. I face that decision, every day. And, like, every day I always just decide to, like, I don't know, bite the bullet with the encounters, but who knows, maybe one of these days I'll use a repel. Not today, though. I have used repels in the past before. I think I've done it on camera as well, but don't quote me on that. I know I've used repels in other games on camera, but not sure if I did that in this playthrough. Besides, like, you know, initially, like, just using a fairy water before I knew what it did. But, I mean, it really doesn't matter. What matters is that we're not using a repel right now, and we're fighting this Medusa ball like it's nobody's business. I'm sitting on a pretty nice chunk of gold right there. And I gotta fight a sea slug. Just one-shot it. Yeah, there we go. 13,000 isn't that bad. I could probably buy whatever the hell I want. Alright, run away. There are the towers. We're chilling. Lionport should be right over here. Now that we're in Lionport, we can go over here. Talk to this guy to get access to the boat in the town. Use the boat in the town to go over here. Open the door with the silver key. Throw away the chain sickle that I got somehow. Probably from some random encounter that I don't really care about. But like we are already past the point where the chain sickle is useful. But anyway, we're talking to the merchant right now. We gave him the treasures. That was done exceedingly well. As I promised, I shall give thee the echoing flute as thy reward. Alright, well now we are one echoing flute richer. I wonder what you do. Who has it? Alright, looks like Caitlin has the echoing flute. And, like, I guess we can play a little song if we really want to. I don't know. I'll probably figure out what that does later. Maybe I could, like, play it mid-battle and make my opponent fall asleep or something. I think that was, like, a thing you could do in Pokemon. I don't know. Let's see against these guys. I'll have Bran use Firebane. Use the Echoing Flute. Okay, nothing happened. Alright. That's fine, that's fine. Use Firebane on everyone to just get some chip damage off. We're getting surrounded by a lot of Phantom Force, but I think that's fine. I still don't know what the Phantom Force does, but I mean, we're still able to hold our own in this battle, so it can't be that bad. Kill these guys. Bran is gonna miss because there's no more, because Caitlin just turned the Carnivog into a fine paste. But that's fine. I think I did everything that I want to do today. I got the Echoing Flute. I finally got the treasure that I've been looking for honestly way too long. And now we can just heal up and save our game. Alright, gonna go to the inn first. Welcome to the inn. It's only 6 pieces of gold for a night. Of course I would like to stay. And now we have 13,335 gold. It's a lot of 3s, but that's fine by me. That kind of rhymes, right? That's something. Anyway, let's talk to this guy. So, Noble Descendant Verdrick, Hybrid, welcome. Alright, Connor needs 874 to level up. Bran needs 385. And Kayla needs over 5,000. We're getting closer. We're getting closer. I'm fine with that. Let's save our game. And I will continue my quest. And I will go in peace. And I will see you guys on the next adventure.